Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Rick. Carbon Silicon, led by ex-Clash guitarist Mick Jones and former Generation Xer Tony James, have certainly not lost the edge that made their music famous in the first place. Carbon Silicon's only physical CD release, The Last Post, features tracks from all their previously recorded work as Carbon Silicon. Tracks like The System, which rages against the iniquities of the political and economic systems that we all live under, is as relevant today as when the Clash were touring. Lyrics like, the system doesn't work for us, that is a fact, if the system doesn't work for us, we should take it back, shows the passion and revolutionary spirit that they still have. The Clash famously released Complete Control in 1977 after their label, CBS, released Remote Control without first consulting the band, a poster for which still hangs in Carbon Silicon's West London studio. Carbon Silicon is proud of its DIY status, usually releasing tracks directly on their website for download by fans. The band have released two paid-for albums, however, The Last Post and Carbon Casino. Releasing without the control of a label gives the band freedom to explore subjects that might be difficult under usual contracts. Falun Gong Love Song berates the Chinese government for a persecution of members of the Falun Gong religious sect, and other countries are keeping quiet because of trade concerns. With every car and fridge made, their hope begins to fade. It's just one lyric used in this hard-hitting track. Named after the original Harry Hansen book and later became a 1973 film, Soylent Green is the fifth track on their Western Front album and can be heard on their MySpace page. Carbon Silicon focuses on the disappearing environment portrayed in the film. 22 million tons of rubbish coming down on me, how on earth am I ever going to be free? When Edward G. Robinson went round his final bend, we all know what the big payoff was, we eat ourselves in the end, sings Mick Jones towards the end of the track. Carbon Silicon aren't afraid of presenting a political or social point. The global war on culture attacks the emptiness within culture and warns of a cultural civil war between cokeheads and red-top newspapers. Carbon Silicon can be positive and upbeat while spreading their brand of message. Tracks as Oil Well, which while attacking the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, promises to try and make a humanitarian case for dropping some love on the human race. The News, which is on the Last Post album, and which is now a new animated video, is causing a stir on YouTube with its catchy beat and positive lyrics. When Mick Jones lays down a chorus with the lines, "Good evening, here's the news, and all of it is good," I won't be one to argue. It's clear that almost 30 years since they started on the road to fame, Mick Jones and Tony James have lost none of their edge or desire. That's good news indeed. Thanks for listening.